let's see what we're going to do today. The live lesson, Tuesday the 31st of March, the last day of March. We're going to do discuss the try this, because I noticed there were a lot of questions about that. Quick mention about your science project and the English language book revision, because we're done with unit 9. So we're going to do the revision that's part of that. But first, to try this. Because, well, maybe question 8 first, because some of you didn't understand what to do. What you have to do at question 8, the first thing that you're going to do is you look at the angle and you guess how big it is. So that is this first box, the estimated size. Is you don't use your protractor, you're just going to guess. So you look at the shape and you think, what could the angle be? What number is it? After that, you get your protractor and you're going to check. Are you correct? Were you off? Or so if you look at A, we know that if it's a perfect angle, that it's 90. So we know that this is a little bit smaller than 90. So for example, my guess could be, I think it is 82 degrees. For B, we see it is bigger than. So you can guess by looking at the shapes, and then you use your protractor to find the real answer. And then the try this, you have to copy the shape on, or you can use it in your book, or you can copy it into your notebook. And then they want you to measure this angle. So this one, ACD, and BCD. So you have 2 angles that you have to measure. Right, let's unmute that for a moment. So if you have those 2 angles, what happens if you add them together? What will be the number that you get? Do you remember a straight line? What number was a straight line?
I don't know.
You don't remember? Okay, we knew that a perfect angle was 90. And if I have another perfect angle, that's also 90. What is that together?
180.
Yes, a line is always 180. So if you have this angle, so ACD and BCD, if you add those 2 numbers together, your answer should be 180. It doesn't matter where you put the line. It says they draw a line starting from C at any angle. So it doesn't matter where you draw the line. The answer will always be 180 if you add them together. Okay. Does that answer your questions?
I haven't do that yet.
Oh, you didn't do that yet? Okay, well, then you know what you have to do. Because I think you just joined the group, so you have a lot more work that you have to do, because we already finished with a whole unit for math, and tomorrow we're continuing. So if you want to see the rest of the explanation of this, question 1 until 7 I discussed in the video that I shared with you yesterday, and then 8 and the try this, we discuss that now. Okay, so let's go on to the science project, discuss that a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so for the science project, I have received 5 projects, and let's see which ones I didn't get yet. I didn't get the project from Ian and Takfu. I didn't get the project from Monivat and Visat, and I didn't get the project from Zach and Song Kyung. So you still have to send your project to me. Otherwise, I cannot give you a grade. So you have to do your project. The other groups, they have sent me their project and look very good from what I saw from it. But those three groups, so Ian Takfu, Monivat, Visat, Zach, Song Kyung, because it is a big part of your grade. So I really want you to do this project. And as Angie already said to Monivat, you have to make your project in Google Documents. So you have to do research the same like you would do during the computer lessons with teacher Odom. So you're going to add some pictures. You have a question, Monivat?
No.
No, you understand what you have to do? So you have to contact with Visat, because Visat should already know this because he's in the group since the beginning. And then you have to do a document together. So you go onto your computer, you're going to use your email from API, so monivat@apischool.com, and then you go to document, just like you would do in the computer lesson. And then you're going to write a document about your topic. So your topic was the planet Mars. So you're going to make a story about Mars. You're going to put pictures from Mars, all the kind of interesting information. Okay, so that's what I wanted to discuss. I think by the end of this week, we will have your grades, because I have to look at it from the science point, and teacher Udom will look at how it looks. Like, did you use different colors? Did you use pictures? Does it look nice? So I won't look at that. I will just read it and score you on that. And teacher Udom will look at the whole project with the pictures, the colors, everything. Okay. Then the main thing that I wanted to do today is this page in your language book, page 82, 83. So it would help if you can find this page in your book now, 82, 83. Yes, that page, very good. 82, 83. See, some more people are joining. It's good. I'm just happy to see that everybody's joining. Page 82, 83, please. Yes, that one. Okay, everyone has the right page. I will close down the sound so you don't hear a million sounds. So, this one, continue. Okay, so the revision 2. This is a revision of everything that we've done in Unit 6, Unit 7, Unit 8, and Unit 9. So it is all of the grammar, the words, everything that you should know is in this page. And on Friday, I'll give you some extra activities to check if you understand Unit 6, 7, 8, 9. Because when the school opens again, we will have to catch up with some tests. So you will still get your English tests about this. So next week we will continue, but it doesn't mean you're allowed to forget everything that we've done before. Okay, so I want to read the story out loud first. So number 1, 2, 3, just 3 pictures. And then we go through the questions. So I will unmute you after I've read the story. But don't all start shouting because then the rest of you cannot hear each other. Okay, so just read with me, see it in your book. These children are going to the zoo. They are going by bus with their teacher, Mrs. Smart. When will we get there? What will we see? Will we see a unicorn? No, we won't. Now they are at the zoo. They are getting off the bus. It is a hot day. You should wear your hats. Should we take our bags? Yes, you shouldn't leave anything on the bus. There are lots of animals at the zoo. Can anyone see a unicorn? How many elephants are there? Look, someone is feeding them. They've got lots of fruit. Why are polar bears white? Where do they come from? How long is this python, Mrs. Smart? There's nothing in here. So these are all kinds of things that if you think back about all the lessons that we've had, you might remember them. You see the question words: when, why, how many, how long. We've been studying about that. Nothing, anything, no, we won't. They're all things that we have discussed before, so they will repeat it again so you will remember it. So I will unmute you again and then we can discuss the questions together. So I will unmute all. Okay, so first question. Who do I see here talking? This one, yes, this one. Okay, so if you look at the pictures, what can you see? Onivad, what do you see at all the pictures?
I can see elephant.
But what are all the pictures together?
Zoo.
Who are going to the zoo?
Children. Children.
Yeah, like a class. The kids with their teachers. So a class is going to the zoo. Okay. Tria, do we have a zoo in Siem Reap? Do you have a zoo in our town? No, I never seen it before. So we can't go there. What did you say, David?
The only zoo, monkey.
Hey, and which animals do you like that are in the zoo?
The python. Monkey.
You like monkeys, of course.
Cockatoo.
Cockatoo, you like the birds?
No. Yes.
Oh. What about the animals in the picture? Elephant, giraffe, zebra, python? Polar bear, you like polar bears?
Polar bear.
Okay.
Bear.
Okay. So now it says you have to look only at picture 1. So just look at this first picture. Where are they? Where are the children?
Yeah. In the bus?
Yes, they're in the bus. Where are they going?
They're going to the zoo.
Yes, very good. So what you're doing is very good. You make a sentence. If I ask you, where are they going? And you just say, zoo. Not good. You have to make a sentence. They are going to the zoo. Yeah, very good that you already do that. Okay.
Are we gonna do all of this?
Yes. You want to write all the questions in your book and do it alone?
Why there are 2 main chai?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to double the knowledge. I don't know. But Angie, I do this during the live lesson because this is a lot of work to write everything down. if you have to copy all the questions and all the answers, it's going to take you a long time. That's why I plan to do it during the live lesson. So you don't have to write it down because we discuss it and you can watch it back if you need to. So you don't need to copy all the questions. Okay, I think about you because I know you all don't like to write so much, right? Okay.
I don't like it.
No, I know you don't like to write it much. Okay, first picture still. Who is with them in the bus?
Teacher, Mr. Smart. Smart.
Yes, Mrs. Smart. Okay, now we have to look at the second picture. Only the second picture. What are they doing now?
They're getting up the
Yes, they are getting off the bus. What is the weather like?
weather is hot.
Yeah, they say it's a hot day. Okay, should they take their bags with them?
Yes.
Why?
They shouldn't leave anything on the bus.
Yes, they shouldn't leave anything in the bus. Why? You should never leave something in the bus.
You will. I go like forgotten.
I mean, yeah, maybe someone else will get your bags. Okay, third picture. How many giraffes are there?
5.
Yeah, 5.
3.
Oh, you're so fast. I didn't even look at it yet. Okay, are there more or fewer zebras? So are there more than 5 or fewer than 5?
Fewer 5.
Yes, fewer than 5. You remember those words?
No. Yes.
You don't remember few, fewer, fewest, little, less, least?
No. Yes.
Yeah, see, we've all been studying it. So they're checking if you still remember it. Okay, let's go to this side. Where is the polar bear?
Polar bear is
On the
icy.
Yeah, on the ice or on the rock. I think it's supposed to be ice, but if it's really hot, it would be a bit weird. So on the ice or on the rock.
It is an Iceland.
Yeah. Okay, question 4. Is there anything in the water?
No.
no.
How did you make a sentence from that if we have the word anything?
No, there isn't anything in the water.
Yes, no, there isn't anything in the water. Good. What are the orangutans doing?
Yes.
What are the orangutans doing?
They're climbing trees. They are swinging. They're swinging.
Yeah, I think so, that they're swinging, not swimming, swinging. Yes, they're playing, they're swinging. Okay. Have they got lots of fruit or only a little?
Lots.
Yeah, see again those words that we've done. Lots and a little. Do you eat more or less fruit than the orangutan?
Less.
David, you eat more than the monkeys?
Yes.
You eat a whole bucket?
Sometimes.
You eat a whole bucket of fruit every day? Oh, I wish.
Yes.
I wish.
Sometimes.
Eat
Okay.
less.
What kind of snake do we see in the picture?
Python. Python.
Yes. Are they safe?
No.
No, very, very dangerous. And
Because
what is
that is a snake.
and what is in the tank on the right side? So the left side has the python. What is on the right?
Nothing.
Yes, nothing. Okay. Okay, make sentences. What should the children do at the zoo? Think of 3 things. What can you do at the zoo? 3 different things.
You can look at the animals.
Look at the animals.
Feed them.
Feed them. And I heard something about information.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. So you can just look at them. You can find information. But you can also sometimes, if the animal is not dangerous, they allow the people to feed them.
Yes.
So I don't think they allow you to feed the python, but for the monkeys, they can allow you to feed them because they're not dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay,
They are.
now a more important question.
Dangerous.
Yes, they're too big. If the kids are going to feed them, you never know what happens.
What should the children do at the zoo?
Okay. Oh, that's not what we should do. This one. Okay. What shouldn't the children do at the zoo? What shouldn't they do?
Children shouldn't feed the polar bear and the python.
Yes, you don't feed the dangerous animals.
Shouldn't touch
Yeah, don't touch the animals. What else?
Don't touch dangerous animal. Shouldn't kill animals. With the animal. Don't leave the bag in the bus.
Yeah, that's also a good thing that you still have to remember. Yeah, it's important that you're not trying to touch the animals, because sometimes even the animals nice, they can get very angry if you touch them and they don't like it. Okay, so number 5 we have to skip for now because I don't have the audio right now, because I'm also at home, also not allowed to go to school anymore, so we have to do it from home. Then what I want you to do today, the only thing that I want you to do is number 6. A trip to the zoo, you have to make up a story. So a story similar like this. You don't have to act it out, you just send it to me. That's the only thing I want you to do today. Nothing else.
So write in the document.
You can do a document or just in your notebook.
I want to do the document.
Okay, so maybe you can, if you do it in a document, add some picture or drawing. So no math today, no science today, only this.
Oh, yay! Hey, Charles.
Yes.
Do we draw some picture?
Yes, you can, of course.
But I don't want to.
Okay, then you only write a story.
Okay.
So a story about what is happening. For example, think about it. Let's do it like this. We go to the zoo with our class. What is going to happen? So you make a story about that. Okay, so grade 4 from API school is going to the zoo. What adventures are we going to do at the zoo? What are we going to see? Okay.
Can we make the story funny?
Yes, of course you can make it funny. We'll just keep it a little bit normal. No killing, no fighting, okay?
So can the animal someone hurt?
No, we're not hurting anyone.
Okay.
We're not going to hurt someone. We keep nice to each other. Okay, so tomorrow there will be videos again. And on Thursday we will have the live lesson. So tomorrow, someone,
What?
my cat. Oh
my God!
huh? You want to join the lesson?
I'm doing a little lesson. You want the lesson?
She gets a bit angry if I'm looking at the screen. She gets jealous that I'm not playing with her. Nee. So it's dangerous to do a lesson here because she will jump at the computer. Okay, go outside. Okay, that's even cuter than a cat, right? Okay, so tomorrow, science and math again. And then I promise by the end of this week, so before, like on Friday, you will get your science grade. So Monivat, you still have some more work to do. I will make a group on the Telegram with you and Fasad, so we can still try to find out how we can do this before Friday. Okay, because if you don't do it, I cannot put a grade into the computer. And that means that your grade will go down really fast, and I don't want to see that. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, oh yeah, Tria, you already finished your project. And then the 5 groups that finished, so let's
It's me.
see.
Angie.
Yes, I
Me and
thought I sent a
Angie.
picture. Mengchai, Angie, Rich Gold, Navin, Vanzak, Fichiet, Sok Antria, David, and Ian. Those people are finished. These 6 remaining people still have some work to do.
Yes.
Okay, so let me write this today. So, oh. Oh, cats are so annoying. Okay, so what I want you to do today is only this one. So let's see if I can.
Yes. As well playing with your cat.
Oh,
Teacher, how many words do we need to write at once?
doesn't matter.
That's right. I go to the group. That's it.
Teacher, what do we have to do, teacher? Because my network is so slow, then I disconnect.
That's full hands one. Because you
Well, he's already a little bit late because we only have a few minutes left before this computer will stop.
cannot.
Okay, so you write a story about grade 4 is going to the zoo. So it is on page 83, question 6. So only question 6 because the rest we discussed together. Okay, so write a story about grade 4 and we're going to the zoo. What is going to happen? Okay, do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions about what I can?
Can we make it's similar to the story in the book?
Yeah, you can. But maybe something exciting happens, like the main part of your story.
The title of the story.
Yeah, the title, and then something special happens. So maybe we're going to feed the monkeys and the monkeys attack us. I don't know what's going to happen. Can be creative. So I see we only have 2 minutes because the meetings are a set time that I cannot change. Do you have a question about the science that we've done yesterday about the school community? Was everything clear about that?
Yeah, I don't take my science, my activity science yet.
Okay, well, I send the pictures also in the group, so you can see it from there as well. So you can just write it in your notebook if you don't have your book. Okay, so it was a bit confusing that we went from unit 5 to unit 9, but I've done that because unit 6, 7, 8 are kind of fun. There are some experiments, and I think that's far more interesting to discuss when the schools open again. So what I want to do is do like a little bit the less interesting things, we do them first, and then when the school opens, we have the interesting science topics again.
Why in science activity book you wrote the same thing again?
Because it's a teacher's book, because your book is a little bit different, because the writing is a bit strange. They use like the cursive writing. So some people have trouble reading that. Okay. So no questions about that. Everybody understands the school community with the pupils and the teachers and the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I know.
Okay. So tomorrow.
But I don't have it.
Well, I send the pictures in the group so you can look at that. I always send the pictures of your book. So if you don't have your book, just look at the pictures I send into the group. Okay?
Teacher, what group, teacher?
Do we have to do like
The Telegram group.
Class Dojo?
What did you-
Teacher,
Yes?
what group?
Send
The
it
group
to
on
the
Telegram.
class.
I send the books every day, all the pictures of the books.
Yep.
Okay.